Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a long overdue empties video. I always mean to do these monthly, and it just seems to be a video that it's easy for me to just push off and push off and push off. And now it's been 3 months. So these empties are from February, March, and April, and surprisingly I don't feel like my little basket is all that full. I do like to talk about stats in these videos because I love my nerdy little spreadsheet, and I know so many of you do as well. So over the last 3 months I have only used up 24 beauty products, bringing my totals for the entire year to 36 products. So I really would like to pick up the pace a little bit. My total for the year so far in like dollar value is $551.39. So I'm about to show you $371.17 worth of product. The first product I used up February 2nd was the Buxom Serena lip gloss pod, but I believe I did share that in my January empties because I don't see it in this basket. So next up I finished the Farmacy Green Clean Cleansing Balm. This was just a little sample. It was valued at $5.40. I do thoroughly enjoy this cleansing balm. It does a really great job of breaking up my makeup. It does contain, I think it's polyethylene. Is that the product? Is that the ingredient? Which is essentially a plastic. It allows you to have that like slippery feel and smooth application. However, it hasn't been thoroughly researched on what it does once it goes down your drain. So it's not one that's at the top of my like wish list or replace list. I do have plenty of cleansing balms right now. I'm using the Inky List oatmeal one, and I'm really enjoying that one as well. This can get in your eyes and have like a weird film in your eyes and make it kind of blurry to see as well. But I can't deny that it is actually good at breaking down and removing your makeup if that's something you're looking for. It's just something I just wanted to let you know about the polyethylene to kind of keep that in the back of your mind if you're choosing to purchase this. Next I used the Body Shop Wild Argan Body Butter. I used this up in the Panners pan for Liz or at Cookie Pans, and I'm so happy to finally have this out of my collection. This was super old. Body butters are just not for me. I find them really heavy. And though I do have more dry skin with the winter air and like the heat being on and stuff, I just never enjoy the feeling of a body butter. I would rather like get out of the shower, apply a body lotion, and then if I'm still feeling a little bit dry in the morning, just put on a little bit of more lotion rather than slather on a thick body butter. I just don't enjoy the feeling of it. I really did like the scent of this Wild Argan Oil one, and this was valued at $21. Next I used the White Company Seychelles Hand and Nail Cream in the Bergamot, Amber, and Vanilla scent. This was really lovely. I couldn't find any information on whether the White Company is cruelty free or not. I believe they make candles in the UK. So I'm not really sure about this, so I did put this in my non-cruelty free category just because I didn't know. If you do have information, I can always switch that, and this was worth $13. It was just 1 fluid ounce. It did smell really lovely. Then I had to throw away my Real Techniques Complexion sponge. This is $10.99 because Emmett is a savage and ripped this up like an angry raccoon as soon as he got his grubby little hands on it. It was honestly hilarious to witness, though I was kind of annoyed because it wasn't like, it's dirty because I didn't wash a ripped up sponge to show in an empties video, but it wasn't tearing. It was relatively new, like I had just started using this one in particular, and as I was doing my makeup, I do it in my window, and I had this on my windowsill and it accidentally fell off and he saw, and he just like ran at it, grabbed it with his tiny little baby hands and got it in his mouth and like, and it was just in pieces. It was hilarious, but like I said, kind of annoying. So this is an empty. Next, I used up a sample of the Pretty Vulgar Undercover Concealer. I did not enjoy this. This took me a million years as well. There was a surprising amount of product in here. Well, more like a little goes a long way. There was 0.75 milliliters or 0.03 fluid ounces in this thing. And so it was valued at $5.72. This made my under eyes look so dry and creased very easily. So I'm glad I had a sample to know that I do not want the full size, though I think the people I've seen use this got it in their BoxyCharm. The Dr. Brandt Pores No More Vacuum Cleaner Pore Purifying Mask. This I didn't find all that clarifying or detoxifying. It was really thin formula that did dry down. It did pull out some oils from your pores, but I didn't feel like it did a good enough job. Dr. Brandt is of course not cruelty free, and this is valued at $53. I used a Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Sheet Mask. I use these when I really want to pamper myself. These are very pricey. One is $16. So this is definitely like a special occasion mask, and I always keep the serum for a day or so and apply it morning and night until I just feel like it's not sanitary anymore after that. Even if there is some left, I did wash this out so it didn't leak serum all over my little basket. But I did receive these in BoxyCharm a long time ago, and then my sister-in-law gave me some at some point as well, so I don't know how old this one in particular was, but it was a nice treat and my skin did feel really nice and hydrated. The Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Deep Sea Collagen Super Serum. This was worth $24. I would have to do more research on collagen in topical skincare. I was always under the impression, like scientifically, that the molecules of collagen are too large to fully like sink into your skin properly, like enough to do anything. Like I thought collagen was better to be taken orally, whether that's like the powder you add to your shakes or supplements or whatever. So I do need to do more research on that. This didn't reverse age me or help me with my lines or anything, but it was really nice and hydrating. Tarte has surprisingly good skincare products. So if you haven't checked out any of their skincare products, I would recommend you do. It was nice and hydrating. It's just marketed as like, oh, super collagen, blah, blah, blah. And I just don't know if I believe in that part. It was like the bio phase, like there's 2 layers, you shake it up, and it has a dropper. It has that really nice like marine scent to it that the Rainforest of the Sea products do have. I did enjoy it. It's just not something I'm going to repurchase. I finally used up this little baby Briogeo Be Gentle, Be Kind Banana and Coconut Nourishing Superfood Conditioner. This is $5.60. I really love the smell of this banana line, but I don't think it does great things for my hair. I am really struggling with finding hair care products that work well with the water at my new house. We're now on well water, not city or town water, and I've noticed a huge difference with my hair. Prior to children, like when I was growing up, we had well water. I lived on a farm, and I always felt like my hair looked much better than it does nowadays. So I don't know, I just feel like whatever products plus the water, we do have a water softener and all of that if you're worried about hard water. But I just feel like I've lost any wave and curl I really have to my hair, and it's just looking, I don't know. Like my hair still felt really dry. I've been having to like add in a lot of leave-in conditioners and stuff, and for a high-end hair care item. It's not something I'm going to repurchase, even though the smell smells so good. The last product I used up in February was the Laura Geller mascara. I only was able to use this for 2 months. I opened this up January 1st so that my other mascara could be in my 2020 empties, and it was also 3 months for that one, so I didn't care. But I could only get 2 months out of this, and it, like, there still looks to be so much product in here, but it started flaking all over my face. So I'm really not pleased with that. I don't even remember like what it was actually called. It just says Laura Geller on this packaging, but I was not impressed. My lashes did look nice and volumized with it, but if it's a full-size high-end mascara valued at $32 and it only lasted me 2 months, and I'm not even someone that does my makeup every single day, so it's not like it was being opened and closed 5 million times. So now we're into my March empties. I had a pitiful March empties month. I only used up 4 products in March. The first was my Aesthetica brush cleaner. This is the Pro Series blush cleanser and conditioner. It worked really well. It was fine. I got this in my BoxyCharm a long time ago, and in Canadian dollars it's worth $27.78, which is quite expensive for 2.5 fluid ounces. I would recommend just going with like Dr. Bronner's or something if you are looking for a liquid brush cleanser like this. I don't think that this is like so much better that it's worth paying the extra money for. The Rimmel East End Snob lip liner, a makeup empty. Woohoo! This was, so the brush cleanser was March 1st. Then I didn't have another empty until March 22nd. This is only worth $8.79, but I'm so happy that I got a makeup empty. Every makeup empty is a huge win for me. Another non-cruelty free product out of my collection forever. I'm super happy about this one. Speaking of makeup empties, the Touch in Sol Glassy Skin Balm is worth $45. I miss this already, even though it's a bit heavy for my skin in the warmer months. This is a very heavy, nourishing type of like priming moisturizer, kind of like the Glossier one. I've never tried that, but based on other people's descriptions and seeing the texture in videos, etc., this is similar to that. It is just so moisturizing. It gives my skin a beautiful glow when my skin is feeling dry in the winter time. This is definitely something I have on my list to repurchase, probably in the fall. I of course need to go through some more primers to justify it, because I do have some moisturizing primers, though a lot of my primers are smoothing, because my main skin concern that I want like a primer to help with is my skin texture and pores and stuff. But this was just so lovely. I got this in a BoxyCharm again a long time ago. I get a lot of products in BoxyCharm, and I like every last bit I took out of here, and I would love to have this in my collection still. This is kind of a sad empty. This is the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream. This is just a small one. It's worth $10.50. You guys know I want to have a more ethical and cruelty-free collection overall, and because First Aid Beauty started selling in China, technically they're no longer cruelty-free. However, here's my dilemma. I get eczema patches. I have one under my eye right now, which is partially why I'm sitting so far away from the camera. I also have one like at the edge of my armpit, like not in my armpit, but like right here, which is really uncomfortable because your skin obviously moves a lot in that area. And the Ultra Repair Cream is the only thing I've ever found to really help with that. However, if there is a cruelty-free alternative that you know of, please let me know, and I would love to try it out. I would use this as an eye cream, or I sometimes get eczema patches like underneath my brows. This is the only thing that doesn't sting or further irritate my skin when I'm dealing with those issues. I have been trying the e.l.f. Holy Hydration face cream, the fragrance free one under my eyes. That's stinging. I have the Farmacy brightening eye cream, the cherry one, that stings. The Ole Henriksen Banana Bright eye cream is stinging. Like, it's, the patch I'm referring to is like right, like from my tear duct down to about here. Concealer looks terrible on it, by the way. All that's to say is if you have a cruelty-free alternative to this Ultra Repair Cream, I would love to hear about it. And if I cannot find a suitable alternative, I will try my best. I will try new things. I will be purchasing this again, which makes me feel really bad for like the cruelty-free version of me and like standing up on my soapbox and being against animal testing and cosmetics and skincare. But when it's like on my face and this helps, you know what I mean? Okay, enough rambling about that. That went on for way too long. The Drunk Elephant B-Hydra Intensive Hydration Serum. This lasted me a surprisingly long time. There's 8 mils of product in here. It's worth $10.08. I liked this. It was hydrating. I have not found a Drunk Elephant product that I find to be worth the money for me. Was this nice? Yes. I felt the same about like the polypeptide cream. They're nice products, but what makes them almost $100 for the full size? I feel like you can get a hydrating. I actually, when I used this up, I went out and bought the Ordinary Buffet Serum, which I actually bought during the VIB sale, which I'm still waiting on one package, and then I will film my haul. So if you are super into very high-end skincare, if Drunk Elephant really works for you and you find it amazing, that's great. I did enjoy this hydrating serum. My skin did feel hydrated. I just won't be purchasing the full size myself. The St. Ives Energizing Citrus Blend Body Wash. St. Ives is now considered cruelty-free, at least from what I have seen. I follow Ethical Elephant, Cruelty Free Kitty, Logical Harmony, and Leaping Bunny. And I just kind of like browse all of their sites, and if, you know, 2 or 3 of them say something's cruelty-free, that is okay with me. Because not every blogger has connections and has spoken to every single brand on the market. That would kind of be impossible. So in my mind, St. Ives is cruelty free until I hear otherwise. I did get this body wash for Christmas, not this Christmas past, but Christmas 2019, and it's worth $5.97. It's really great. I love the smell of it. I'm loving that more accessible, affordable brands are becoming cruelty free, and this is something that I would consider repurchasing. However, I have enough body wash right now. You guys said I could consider this an empty. This is the Stila Glitter and Glow in the shade Kitten Karma. It is unusable. I have revived it once. I have used it more than halfway up, so I am counting it as a makeup empty, and this is a mini and it's worth $14.18. I will never buy liquid eyeshadows because they're so hard to use up. I don't really enjoy the process of using any of my liquid eyeshadows. I just don't reach for them. I can appreciate how beautiful they are. There's definitely formulas I prefer over others. Glitter is just not for me. So this is not something I will repurchase, though the shade was beautiful. I am missing this in my morning skincare routine already. That's the Tower 28 SOS Facial Spray. This has properties in it that kind of prevent acne before it happens. It's some sort of kind of like antibacterial properties to it, if you will. And I really just enjoy the process of having a facial spray in my morning skincare routine. And this mini did last me quite a few months, so I wouldn't be mad to get the full size. I saw a bunch of people got a full size in their BoxyCharm, but unfortunately I was not one of those people, and I did use this up after the VIB sale, which was really frustrating. It does say this is accepted by the National Eczema Association. I did have that spot on my eye pop up after this was gone. Very interesting. I finished off the Ordinary Niacinamide serum. Niacinamide is great for brightening like post-acne marks as well as skin texture. And I did really enjoy this. However, I have like 6 serums that have like the same sort of purpose in my collection, so it's not something I'm going to repurchase right away. However, this is a good affordable product. I don't get the best results from this, but if you do have some like hyperpigmentation marks that you're hoping to lighten up, I would recommend giving this a try because it is only $5.90, which is incredible. I love the Ordinary products. I couldn't remember what actual date I used this up, so I just popped it in here. This is the Elizabeth and James Nirvana Black fragrance. I'm happy to finally be finished this. I've had this for years. It's worth $24.50. And it was starting to get pretty nasty in there because it is a roller ball, so you're getting like skin cells and stuff inside of there. This is a very deep, sexy, like wintry kind of scent, so I'm happy I finished it right in the spring. I don't even think this brand exists anymore. Not that it's not a scent that is like my vibe, so I wouldn't repurchase it anyways. I used up the Cake the Big Wig Thickening and Volume Conditioner. It's actually not in my spreadsheet, so I'll have to add this in. I'll just put it in April because I don't remember what day exactly. I really like Cake hair products. I would be open to trying another one. This Thickening Volume Conditioner one I didn't feel like was nourishing enough for my hair. Conditioners in like volumizing kind of hair care lines I never find really hydrate my hair because they're more like lightweight to not weigh your hair down in any way. But I do have like limp fine hair. It's very long, so I do need volumizing products, but at the same time I don't want to sacrifice the health of my hair or my hair to feel really dry. It's an interesting conundrum for sure. I think they do have a hydrating hair line, so I would be open to getting like the volumizing shampoo and maybe the hydrating conditioner and see if that works out better for me. But these are made in Canada, vegan and cruelty free, so I really enjoy supporting this brand, and they are found at the drugstore. I finished the Sol de Janeiro Coco Cabana Cream. This is a super tiny sample. It smells better in the container than it does on my body. Whenever I applied this to my body, I smelled like movie theater butter popcorn, which is not the scent that I'm going for. And I would get tired of it after like 15 minutes of it being on my body. I just keep smelling it because like in the container, it smells kind of good. And also like even though I am smelling that like butter popcorn undertone, I don't mind it. I just don't want to smell like that myself. I finished the Cosrx Acne Pimple Master Patches. These were sent to me in PR from Stila, and these were my first experience with pimple patches, and oh my god, I noticed such a difference in how fast my acne heals when I use these products. I will definitely be repurchasing these. It was only $7 for one of these packages. I did pick up some from a different brand I will be trying, but these worked so well. I couldn't believe it. And also with like masks, I could put it on and leave it on all day and no one would notice. Even if I went out and about, I would sleep in them. This one had 24 of the hydrocolloid dressing ones. Amazing. I can't believe it took me this long to try it as someone who has acne prone skin. Lush Sleepy Body Lotion. Look at me finishing 2 lotions. I finished this in April as well. I never wear lotion. I really love this scent though. It is lavender and tonka, and applying this right before bedtime is so nice. I've gone through this type of lotion from Lush many times in the past, and I will continue to repurchase. I do have a ton of lotions right now, so again, it's not something I'm going to repurchase like tomorrow, but I do recommend it. If you like a lavender scent before bed especially, it was really lovely. So those are all the beauty products that I finished in February, March, and April. I feel like I should have had more for such a long time period, but sometimes that happens. You have months that you don't finish a lot of things because a lot of stuff is full. Like I did finish a lot of skincare over the last 3 months, meaning a lot of what's in my skincare drawer, like what's currently being used, is pretty full. So we'll see how much I can finish. I'm mostly excited to see how much I can finish in the entire year. I am tracking that, and already being well over $500 feels really great. If you do enjoy empties videos, give this video a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments what is the last beauty product that you finished off, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.